Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm showing you a brand new product. This is my black and white liner gels. So we have black paws and white mittens. I'm so excited to show you guys these. They are available in small pots. These are the same as the Perfect Portraits pots, but they are also available in big pots too. So if you use a lot of black and white, this is going to be perfect for you, and you actually save money with the bigger pots, and they're also available as a duo. So yeah, go check them out on my website. I will link it below. This crazy thing. We're going to be painting the Duchess from the Aristocats. I'm so excited to do this tutorial with you. And we are going to be using my extra long stiletto. Now I want these to fit me, but I do have nails on, so we're just gonna go a size up so we can stick them on. Perfect. Also, I'm going to be doing Thomas O'Malley cat on the next tutorial. So if you want to do both and tag me in your work, I would love to share it on my stories. So I'm just going to quickly give the ends a little buff. As always, make sure there is no messy hangy bits. We do not want that. And then make sure you wipe or brush the nail down after. This is also going to be a color changing nail set, and we're going to be using my brand new Magic Sunbeam pigments. I am so excited about this collection, guys. So these are like my heat activated pigments, but they change in the sun. So it doesn't matter what temperature it is. You can literally be indoors in the shade and your nails will be one color, and you go outside and they're going to be a different color. So I'm thinking of using sky blue and actually just changing the background. So this is like a 2-for-1 class. Okay, so I'm going to be doing them on top of a ombre nail. I'm going to use blue and pink. And if you want to see how to do an ombre, please check out my other videos. So this is the background we are going for, and we're going to make the background look like it's changing from day to night. So we're going to put the cats in the middle. They're going to be quite big, so it's going to kind of look like they're sat on the rooftops. You know that scene where he's looking into her eyes? So I'm going to use my Sturdy-boi, and I'm just going to make sure this is clean using my brush cleaner. This is coming soon, by the way, and it is absolutely amazing. Why does it look so dark on my camera? So you saw how stiff that was just now. Just wait. It literally conditions the whole brush, and it brings it back to life without any damage. Look how that's flowing again now. No harsh chemicals, so it will not ruin your brushes. So stay tuned for that one. Okay, so I am going to load up my palette ring. We're going to go in with the white mittens. Look how white this is. Now this is highly pigmented, it is smudge proof, and it is the whitest of white. A little bit goes a long way, and you get loads in these pots. So I'm just going to place that on my palette. Look how white that is. Stunning. Again, it is in my spill-proof pots. They click into place and it won't come out the sides. Okie dokie. So let's load up Sturdy-boi. We're going to twist and pull. We're getting all those hairs coated. See how thick that is? Now we're going to squeeze it out. Okay, so we're going to do the colour blocking method for this because we've already got a background. So I'm just going to pretty much paint the outside of the Duchess. Well, parts of her, and then I'm going to colour in as I go. So I'm just kind of creating that head shape. Now this will depend on how big you want to do the Duchess, of course. I want her to be looking at Thomas O'Malley. I'm just going to put the ear in. And then this ear is pointing down. One of the good things about color blocking is you can kind of sketch and paint, and it doesn't really matter if you make a mistake inside because the whole thing is going to be colored in. Just going to make this a bit wider here. Okay, I think that's kind of looking pretty good. I'm going to take a thicker brush now. Now, one of my favorite brushes for coloring in is my little cutie detailer. It's a 6mm brush, but it holds the gel polish so well. It's slightly thicker, and because it's got that shortness, it applies more bulky. If I tried to do this with my Sturdy-boi, I would be there a lot longer. And I'm going to colour in everything, going over the lines. And again, I can still adjust this if I need to as well. Okay, I think that looks good. So I'm going to start to do the body now. That will all start to self-level as well, but you can see how good the pigment is on top of this dark colour. So that's just one coat. Okay, so her shoulder comes about halfway between this head curve. And then a little point for her elbow. And then that curve will be her leg. So this side comes directly from that corner there. Okay, so I know that the rest of it is white. Because it's such a big area to paint, I'm actually going to use my brand new Thicky Mickey brush. Look at that. It's literally a paintbrush. So we're going to load him up. Again, I'm coating all the hairs. And we're just going to paint. And you can see how much quicker it is with Thicky Mickey. This brush is also so good for doing flowers and butterflies and anything like texture-y. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. Okay, so because we are doing a 2D character, so there's no shading on these old Disney characters, I'm just going to paint over the whole thing once more. And then that is literally the Duchess's colour done. It will just be a case of doing the details, colouring in the eyes. Okay, so this is optional, but I'm just going to matte top coat. I'm going to make it easier for me to pop in those lines on top of the paint. And I just want to show you guys that this gel paint is also smudge proof with matte top coats. Ta-da! Okay, let's cure that. Okay, so there is our Duchess silhouette. Now we're going to take some of my gel paint black paws and we're going to pop some of that on my palette. And I'm just going to pop that there. Okay, so I'm going to do the outline. I'm actually going to start with that line there. It's going to help me separate the body from the head. it really is a case of finding the next easiest part. Like I was going to do the arm then, and I had to work out the gap between the collar and the arm, and the rest of the collar was missing, so hence why I'm putting that in now. Now I have the collar in, I can do the arm. See, this line needs to connect to this. Like that. So I'm going to take my squeaky clean brush and the tiniest amount of 70% alcohol. I'm going to dab that off. Oh, don't do it on your hands. Please don't try this at home. And I'm just going to clean up that little section there. Try and do it in one swipe. If you go back and forth, you're going to probably smudge it. And this over here. That looks good. Make sure you wipe your brush in between because that brush is going to be covered in black. Okay, I'm going to cure that. Okay, so I'm actually going to do the inside of the face first because I can extend the face larger if I make a mistake. Let's start with the mouth. Notice how I'm really trying to sketch this in for now. Okay, so I've realized that I think I need to make this head part higher, which is absolutely fine. That is one of the beauties of color blocking. So I'm just going to continue doing my outline, and then I will come in and fill in those areas if I need to with white. I probably am being mad fussy, but that's me. So I've just added back in the white, and I've just made this a little bit wider. Now I'm going to colour in her ears, and I'm going to use the same pink I used for the background. If you like the look of this, guys, let me know in the comments, because I love getting you guys involved with my collections. So this is literally just for her Yeah, I'm just going to stick with my brush. I'm still using the little cutie, but if you use it really, really, really thinly, it's very good for small areas too. So I'm just going to paint in this part. And because we've got that pure white base, the colour just shows up lovely. And this side. Her tongue is a little bit darker, so I'm just going to add a splodge of red. Okay, so for her nose, I'm going to take some of the shade Matoka, and I'm literally going to add it to that red. And as you can see, I'm using hardly anything here. It's such a small area. I'm just going to literally mix it in with that. Okay, that looks cute. Now her collar is kind of a mustard yellow, and that is a color I do not have. So we are going to make one, and we're just going to take some yellow and we're just going to add it to the palette. We are using all of our colors up, and that's how you make a mustard yellow. Ta-da! Now, is that enough? Am I being too stingy? Let's just give it a go. Oh, it might need to be a little bit more yellow, you know. So I'll add a bit more. Let's try that. That's better. Okay, what's left? Oh, the eyes. We need to do the eyes. Let's take some of this blue. And I haven't cured this. I'm just going to do all of the colour and then cure. Is this going to be too pale? Let's try a bit of a darker one. And then see if we prefer left or right. I think I'm going to go with the left. Yeah. Let me just take that off because I don't want it to be bulky. Right, let's pop that in the lamp. Okay, so now that's cured, I'm going to go over any line work that needs redoing, and I'm actually going to use my skinny mini brush for this. This brush is super, super, super thin, and the reason that I'm switching is because some of these black lines will now be doubled up, which means they could potentially bulk out, so I really need to use a thinner brush for this. So I'm actually going to leave the whiskers till later because we're going to be colouring in the background. I don't want to have to paint around the whiskers, so I'm just going to leave them and do them after. Okay, so now the Duchess is done, we are actually going to change... We're actually going to add some color changing pigments to the background. So I want it to be like a sun, like as you can see, it's lighter down here and darker up here, pink to blue. I want to keep that, but I want it all to go darker. So I'm going to be using sky blue and fuchsia. So let's just open this up, and I'm going to use my glass slipper gloss top coat. This is perfect for pigments, and I'm running low as always. Might need to just grab another bottle. Hold on. Okay, so we are going to put one bead here for fuchsia. We're gonna have, these are jam-packed by the way guys, I made sure they were full. One here for sky blue, and then I'm gonna make one more over here, and I'm gonna mix them because we want to kind of do an ombre. Okay, so we'll start with this bead. I need to remember which one is which as well. So this is the blue, guys. I need to remember that. Look, you can see how it's already gone. See how the top's gone blue? That's obviously because it's daylight. And then, yeah, you can see the powder colour underneath. It's so cold in this cabin. My products are still trying to warm up. Okay, so ratio is 50-50. However, if you want to go lighter, you can add more clear. If you want to go darker, you can add more pigment. So play around with them, they're so fun. So there's our blue. I'm going to put this over there on the left so I remember it's the left bead. I mean, I can actually see it because I'm sat in the daylight, but you know, if it's night time, if you're painting somewhere and it's night time, even though you've got your lights on around you, it's not going to show. Does that make sense? Because it takes UV or sunlight. But you can actually look at these. You can put these in the UV if you want to see the colour of them. Obviously you can't on the gel palette, but let me show you. So this is fuchsia. I'm sorry, what? I'm so obsessed. And then we have sky blue. Look at that. How insane. How insane. So the colour underneath is the before. I'm sorry. What? Okay, so I will use this bead, excuse me, for the fuchsia. Oops. Mix that in. Do mix it really well, because if you don't mix it, you're going to have areas that are darker and areas that are lighter. It's not too important for the design I'm doing at the moment, but you know, if you want a solid colour, make sure you mix it well. So we're going to do a little ombre here. Take a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. Okay. Right, now I need to leave this on that side and this one on that side. And now we can paint our design. Make sure your brush is clean in between. Again, it doesn't really matter for this design, but otherwise the pigment will transfer if it's on your brush. So if you've got purple on your brush and you're doing a yellow, it will transfer. Okay, so I'm going to paint the blue on. And I'm just literally painting it on. You know, like how you do an ombre? Now I'm not touching the Duchess cat herself, because otherwise when it goes in UV she's going to be covered. But as a precaution, I'm probably going to just reinforce her outline. Well, we'll see what it looks like. Okay. So I'm going to take this middle colour now and just going to do a section of that. I'm just kind of trying to mix it. I lost my my nail just now, by the way. To be fair, I've had these on for 3 weeks, as you can probably see from all of my videos. All of my last tutorials have these nails on, these press-on nails. Okay. So now I'm going to take the fuchsia colour and I'm going to add it to the bottom section. You are blind painting here. You can see where you're going because of the liquid, but you can't see how it's mixing or anything like that. So ombreing might be a bit tricky, but we're going to find out. We are about to cure. Let me just give that a little mix. I don't even know if it's mixing. I can't see a thing. Right, guys, are we ready? We're in this together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I got it on the cat. Guys, I honestly just thought I got it on the cat. Because look. It's because that bit's wet where I reinforced. I just panicked. I quickly turned the camera off. I thought, shit. Sorry. Okay, that worked. How insane is that? So I'm gonna just go over this section a bit. I'm such an idiot. I'm just gonna touch up this, and I'm gonna do it as I go so I can see where I'm going now. Oh my god, these are so fun, guys, honestly. Imagine like you're on holiday and, you know, you're inside or you're sat outside, but you're in the shade and, you know, you just go out into the pool and suddenly your nails are a different colour. I'm sorry, what? Look at that. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Sorry, I am freaking out. I wish it was a sunny day. I would take you outside, but it's not. Okay, let's go over this little section a little. I don't think I need to go over the Duchess, to be honest. She's looking pretty good. I will say though, now this is my first time doing a background with this product, like behind a character, but I would say if you guys want to try this, maybe do the background first, because it's a bit of a pain painting around the character, you know. So that would be my only thing I would change. Is yeah, I would just do the whole thing first, because I think I might have to reinstall the cloud as well, which is going to be a pain in the butt, but it's fine. We're learning together. Okay, I think that looks really, really, really good. I'm happy with that. So I am going to go over the star. I'm going to add a little cloud in. Just a little tiny bit of that. Click. See, she's gone back to light again. And you could do this with any colour. I could have, you know, changed it to black or whatever colour you want. So I am just going to add this back in just to make it a bit brighter. I'm just going to go over... Oh. Let's put a little cloud up here as well. Why not? I'm going to use my daisy brush. And then okay, cure that. Look at the change, that's so cool. Right, I'm gonna put the glitter back in. And we have saved the nail. Oh, wow. I am sorry, but that is stunning. I don't think I need to reinforce that at all because it goes completely transparent anyway. So guys, these are available as singles, or you can save money and get the whole collection. They are so fun. Please tag me as well because I want to share all of your work and designs on my socials. Okay, let's give the Duchess a top coat. And as you can see, that black gel paint is completely smudge proof. Let that self level. I'll pop that in the lamp. Okay, so there is our gorgeous Duchess. And now watch what happens when she goes in the sunlight or UV light. She goes from day to night. Oh my god. Guys, honestly, this is like the funnest thing ever. She's gonna go back now. She stayed up all night long. I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. I'm gonna actually put it in the lamp now, not just my hand light. I'm gonna put it in the big lamp and we're gonna see what it comes out like, because more bulbs, more UV, it's gonna probably work better. Let's have a look. And this is one I did earlier. Okay. Wow. Look at that. That is, I'm sorry, but let me, hold on. Guys, I completely forgot the whiskers. Oh dear lordy. So I've just buffed over the nail and I'm just gonna add those back in now because, I mean, it's not a cat without whiskers, is it? So here we go again. So I just want to do these really thin, soft strokes. I'm just going to do 3 on each side. I'm not really even going to look at the image for this because no one's going to notice if your whiskers are wrong. It just wouldn't have been right without them, would it? We're going to top coat again. I'm going to do a super, super, super thin layer. It's all been buffed, so it should be nice and smooth. Now, unlike the heat activated pigments, it won't matter if you do 2 layers of top coat, whereas the heat activated ones, if the heat can't reach the pigment underneath, it struggles to activate. This just has to be in the light, so it's not going to matter, which is why that still worked really, really well. Okay, guys, so are you ready to see it in all of its glory? Okay, so here she is before, and here she is in the sun, aka UV light. Ta-da! Oh, she's so pretty. I am obsessed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. These pigments are all available from my website, www.cassiepaine.co.uk, as well as the gel paints, white mittens, and black paws. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know if you have any ideas you want me to do with these magic pigments as well, because I'm always open to that. And I have a full swatch video of these up on my YouTube channel if you want to see all of the colors too. And I will see you on the next video for Thomas O'Malley Cat. Thanks for watching.